respected as just being a man, a black man. This shit hard for us. Watching niggas come up in any aspect is gratitude and respect, bro. Yeah, and I saw y'all come up, especially the DC nigga. I watched him and just watch what y'all doing, man. That shit respectful, bro. Very, very respectful.
That shit means so much coming from you.
Yeah, man.
I'm a student of the game, blood, so I watch it all, bro.
You know, we're really from the South, so it's like,
you responsible for that soundtrack, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, bro.
Just to see you get it and really like you and Peter only like icons that we had that really seen that can come up out the mud and get that shit and really have that shit.
Real talk.
And y'all really changed the game. It's like all the old interviews coming out like y'all was the ones who really had some money.
I think we're the first niggas really getting money and shit, right? Yeah.
Fuck the game.
Cause I was watching what that nigga was doing, like, you hear me? But I was already doing it before he was doing it. But when I saw him take it to another level like he did, and that shit just made me, you know, he was like, for me, he was like, it was like competitive for me.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be better than them niggas. I ain't really never had no problem with them niggas. I just felt like we was better than them niggas. And not no shade way, just to say that if I could do it, another nigga could do it behind me.
Everybody know, I'm the biggest Birdman fan. So before we even get into any of this shit, it's some shit I just got to play. You know how like, man, if I was ever with this nigga, giving you some shit, we been riding for a minute.
I flew out here. I'm with my brother Cito and my nephew Nino, and I'm like, man, I'm on y'all time, man. We're gonna smoke and we're gonna boo. Can I get a light?
So look, the first shit I wanna hear is Big Timers.
Yeah.
The song called Big Timers.
Yeah.
Cause that's, out of all the shit, now that's what.
I created Big Time.
I already know. Hold up, don't give me shit yet. Don't give me shit yet. I'm gonna put my playlist out first, and don't give me shit yet. Cause this like, I've been knowing you all my life in my mind.
Big facts. Big facts.
Cause this, I'm gonna tell you what made me a fan immediately. When I first got the first Big Time CD, as soon as I put that bitch in, you said, I ain't no rapper, I'm a game spitter. They told me everything I needed to hear.
That was my thing. That was my thing.
You got that shit, J.O.N.? Oh, he always
y'all
got
it queued up. Y'all thugging. I'm fucking with that.
Yeah, we not bullshitting, man. Nah. We know your time is very valuable. You got to go produce.
Man, this like, I wanted to do this. This my choice. I called you, nigga.
You damn sure did.
I called you.
Cause I thought the nigga, whoever it was, I thought they were bullshitting. They were like, nigga, Birdman trying to get in touch with you.
My partner, Hot Beezer, which is my best friend, my right hand. And if Beezer called it, it's official.
I ain't know. People be playing this shit.
Nah, I called you. I said, nigga, I want to come do your show. Nigga, I fuck with y'all.
That was it. Play this shit right here.
Come on.
Look how much shit you talk before you even start.
Come on.
Now this what I read.
And I meant every word I
on
said.
On the fucking daily right here. This my shit. I see you be going on that. They don't be knowing about this kind of shit right here though. Back where I started in my set in black. Hopped out the passenger side of my leg. Under my nuts was 2 ounces of crack. My little woman said they needed a stack. Front in my little wood, an ounce of crack. Come on, man.
Real talk. That nigga say I can't rap, right?
Come on, man.
I'm a nigga keep getting plaques, but I can't rap, right? Nah, I don't consider myself as a rapper, but that was just real rap. That was real rap.
Pop Too Short tape, born the man. Yeah. We hard-headed, head busters. We don't give a fuck, untamed motherfuckers. Hopped up the porch as a young motherfucker. My mama did.
Real rap.
My daddy did.
Yeah.
My brother's a dope fiend. I'm ducking the fed. Yeah, come on, man.
Real talk.
Word got around that a nigga was paid. They can't even confirm this shit.
Real talk, fine. Real talk. That's B just on the hook.
Oh, I already know. My little BG's on the bus putting out cigarette butts.
For the record, I just want niggas to know that my little nigga official Cash Money, ain't no cap in that, you heard me? So ain't nobody else he gonna ever sign with besides this shit. So I'm bringing all this shit back together. So BG signing the Cash Money, so y'all ain't got to hear it.
Coming back together.
Come on, man.
All right.
That's a fact.
Give me one more then, J.O.N.
Come on, man.
I need to hear this hypnotizing Cash Money. Like if me and Birdman was ever riding in the drop head Phantom, this the shit we'll be playing. Cause I like how much shit you talked on this one too.
Come on, man, you went crazy.
This one.
people that fuck with Birdman and bounced up, man.
Now I got a long tree, Fi.
Yeah.
Got a long tree, Fi.
Deep. Let me see that light.
Hell yeah.
Black
Me and my hot boy click.
Dressing all black.
Now
and
that was
rapping
just a
nigga like
moment
shit.
right there.
A real moment too.
Ballers
cuz.
at the younger days.
That was the first time we was in Memphis
Hallway.
and we was in a project. You hear me? So every city we go to every Martin Luther King Street.
Yeah.
Cause we know that's connected to the projects,
Yeah.
and we'll go hit their projects and pass out our music.
Been fucking with that music though.
Yeah, man.
I've been doing music I started my label at 16, bro, and I've been doing music about 34, 35 years.
Damn.
What
happened,
What was
Jay?
your first rap name again? Hold on, I know you. I know.
I know, you know I know.
I know you know it. Go ahead. What is it?
B32.
Yeah, B32.
Y'all started at Street 2, right? Because
Yeah.
I had a mouthful of goals at 14 years old, 13 turning 14. I was always Baby. Baby was first. That's my original name. And I went from B32 to Bubba, Beatrice,
Yeah,
Birdman,
come on.
Stunner.
Hey, man.
You can call me what you feel.
Bag of
You
dope.
can pick
That would
any
be
one of them. I'm
B32,
going to answer
yeah.
any one
Hey,
of them.
man,
Yeah.
hopping out the platinum Hummer with the platinum grill.
You hear me?
What happened, J.O.N.?
With the platinum piece and the platinum chain.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, you lost the Wi-Fi?
Oh, now I've always wanted to ask you about this now. You talk about back in the day, right? Off the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me one of your favorite off the ramp stories. Because I heard
Off
it was
the
wild
ramp,
back there.
Off the ramp is Melfamine Project. I grew up on Saratoga and Rowland, which is across the street from the Melfamine Project. Where I grew up at was a heroin, tricks, prostitute, all that went on my block. So we was kids, so my pops used to make us get off the block because there was a lot of everything going on, shooting, killings. So we had to go in the project by my sister. So my sister stayed in the next court off the ramp. So a ramp was where you get from one side of the project to the other side of the project. So we used to just play on the ramp, but a lot of shit went down on that ramp. You'll get your head, you're on that ramp at the wrong time of night, you'll get killed. And if you ain't on your shit, if you hustling, a lot of shit go on. But the Melfamine Project was the first project that I was exposed to as a kid. Then I went to the Magnolia Project. Then I went to Valley Street, and I learned my hustle in the Magnolia. And Magnolia taught me everything.
Now, it's a legend. I ain't never heard you deny nor confirm this. That you've been rich since you was about 14, 15
Yeah, I had $1 million
years old.
at 15 years old. I had 10 cars at 14 years old. I was already stunting with cars as a youngster. I had 14 cars. The whole project, we all booming, we all popping. Motorbikes, cars, jewelry, fucking hoes. By the time I was 15, I had 10, 15 cars, and we were just balling. We were just doing our
Well, you
thing.
know, I got it. I love some fucking cars. I wanted to ask you. I see you with all. You gonna
I
have
had a
new
fetish
shit.
for this as a kid.
Yeah.
As a young
What's
nigga.
your favorite old schools?
I never had an old school in my life.
Word.
I never had old school. I always wanted. I saw you in the red thing, and I was like, man, I'm gonna tell that nigga I want to buy that car. I just saw you in the red car. I said I wanted to tell that nigga I want to buy that car. I ain't never had an old school in my life, ever. I always was modern. If it was,
You was getting it as soon as it came
yeah, I
out.
wanted that. I never had an old school in my life.
I bought an old school from Fresh.
That's what Fresh into. Fresh, he had
I
all
bought a
old
Grand
schools.
National.
No, he had them, but he from downtown.
Okay.
They not up like uptown. So downtown, I ain't gonna say all New Orleans niggas ain't never had old schools.
Yeah.
Well, we come from uptown. We ain't never had old schools.
No shit.
Nah.
Right.
But Fresh, he old school like a motherfucker. Everything he ever ride, and I used to be like, man, you tripping with that old school shit, girl. But that shit used to be shy, and he spent a nice penny fucking with that shit. But I ain't never had old school. Shout out to Fresh, man.
Was you one of them hustlers that would get the car like 2 years before it come out?
Yeah, I wanted the new shit.
Yeah.
Uptown, we just want that new fly shit.
Right.
You heard me? Because we ain't really had shit. So once we went to getting cars, we wanted everything. So we went crazy. Like, nigga, when I was able to get some money and buy cars, I went crazy. I ain't care how it ended up.
Yeah.
I ain't care if I ain't had no more money. It never mattered to me. I want all the cars. We had motorbikes. We was just like the popping project. We
Yeah.
had everything. Cars, the bras, and we was a bunch of young niggas. Young niggas, 15, 16 years old, just fly.
Yeah. That's fucking
That-
wild.
I
Man.
think about the big ball and shit. when you say that shit? Like, so that had been going on for you.
Nah, we were really living like that.
That's what I'm saying. It had been like that. It wasn't.
But we saw older niggas who did it before us. They was living like that. Then the Cadillacs, the fly whips. You know what I mean? So we wanted to be like the older niggas. All I ever wanted to be was a dope boy. I ain't care about nothing but a dope boy. I wanted to be the most popular dope boy, with all the goals in his mouth, with all the cars, the jury. I was already prepared to die or go to the penitentiary. I was mentally ready for that as a kid, because they always told us we were gonna die young. So we was ready for that. That's all I ever wanted to be was a dope boy, because my pops was one.
See, I've been following the story too close. I feel like I know you, Pop, Mr. Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my everything. When I lost him, I just turned to be what I didn't know what I was gonna be. And in life, like, you gotta make the right choices. If you make the wrong one, you're gonna end up in the wrong places.
Yeah.
And I made the right choices in my life, bro, because my mindset as a youngster, I wanted to be where they was at. I really was prepared to die. I was ready to go to jail and die, mentally. But, being incarcerated, that shit woke me up and made me want to do something different. And then I was watching Wayne, they was young niggas who was following my path. And I changed them niggas' lives, and then I felt like we could be something.
I remember in a lot of the songs you used to say, I feel when 2000 comes, it's gonna be all about Wayne.
Facts.
So you saw this shit coming, like the monster being created, man.
That little nigga just had that ambition. He wanted to be a superstar. And he had the ethics to be a superstar. Juvie is very successful as a rapper. Wayne is very successful as a rapper. And when BG come home, he gonna be very successful as a rapper.
Right.
Manny Fresh, he's very successful at what he do.
Right.
Drake, very successful at what he do. Nicki, very successful at what she do.
Drake in a whole nother fucking section.
Thugger, very successful what he do. Future, very successful what he do. Niggas up. Niggas very up, bro.
Man, when did you notice, like, hold on? Like, how long before you noticed, like, just seeing him around, or was it, this motherfucker got something? And
we knew that. We been knew it. We probably about right when we formed the Hot Boy shit. Like, he was like the first nigga there, the last nigga leave. All of them was living with me since they was like 12 years old. I was like a baby raising babies, so all of them was with me, and all I used to do is just make them rap all day and write raps all day. But we just saw something different in Wayne, and he was the youngest, right? We knew Juvie was a star, and we knew BG was a star. BG was a star before there was a star.
Right.
Then Juvie came, then Wayne came, but we knew we had something with him. But we was young. I was young myself. Shit, I signed my deal. I was 20 years old when I got $30 million. When I got that, we felt like we were still dreaming. Just young niggas out there. We still was standing in the project. So.
Shit. 30 million up, still in the project.
Still in the projects. 5 Bentleys. I went bought 6 Bentleys, and we still was in the projects.
Man, this is the shit you gonna get to hear, man.
That's wild.
It's a fact, bro. No cap in it.
And know that bitch was laid out probably too.
Man, our city love us, man. Ain't no nigga gonna play with us. Ain't no nigga gonna disrespect us. Ain't no nigga gonna, nah, man.
So it was like going.
It was like
that's home.
It is home. Like where we come from, I feel more comfortable where I come from than anywhere in the world. For a fact.
I feel like that Soldier Rag album was slept on.
But that was the come up.
Yeah.
That got the whole buzz in the South. That shit caught fire.
Nah, it did.
It caught fire.
But Juvie, nigga, that nigga cold. Juvie a bad man, bro.
Cause that shit
He's still a bad motherfucker. You hear me? I watch him every day. I watch him because that's like one of my best friends. Juvie, like one of my closest partners. You hear me?
Yeah.
Wayne forever my son. We super tight. And I talk to BG like every day. I'm super tight with Future. I'm super tight with Drake. Super tight with Nick. A lot of them I'm still super close with, but that nigga Juvie, that nigga bad, man. He's still a bad motherfucker. Yeah. But I watch all of them still be super, super successful. They very prosper still today. Like, they make a lot of money, bro. That's what we did this shit for, to be who we be and who we are. That's what this shit built on, bro.
The roster crazy, man.
How you put that baller blocking movie together?
Hey, man, I'm shooting Baller Blocker 2 right now, right?
What you doing?
I'm really super excited about the movie, man. And like, we put a lot into it, bro. NBA YoungBoy is one of the stars, main stars.
Let's go.
Cash Money Films. Bring that shit back, man.
Yeah, man.
Baller Blocking is a classic, man.
Big
Hood
facts.
classic.
And I know it's a classic, and I wanted to make sure that we make it traditional, and I ain't want to really start shooting till BG come home.
Hell yeah.
And
Because
Jeezy about to be out
BG, he is a street legend in his own right. Like you said, he was a star first. Like, when you first signed him, did he just immediately take off, or it just,
Now,
was it,
I
what was the
signed
build
Jeezy
up
at
like?
13, right? He was 13, right? Jeezy was like, he was around for like a year, and then that little nigga just got on the mic one day. We was at Fresh House, and I went to the store. When I came back, Jeezy had to made about 6, 7 songs to Chopper City. I'm like, man, that little nigga cold. And he was so young and so advanced. And right after that, we just cut him loose. He was like 14 years old, and he was advanced like a motherfucker with the street life. And he always been older than his age. So after that, the next day we did that whole album in like 2 or 3 days, Chopper City. And shit, it was history after that.
Man, ain't that shit amazing how Fresh made all them fucking albums?
In his house. We ain't even had a studio. We was called in Fresh Kitchen.
Man, I heard some shit. Man, he said he made all y'all hits with only about 8 sounds.
For a fact, he kept it real simple. But that was his choice. See, me, I'm like, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I'm like, nigga, whatever you do with that shit, I'm banking on the nigga, because the nigga turned me on to him. So I'm like, shit, I know Jesus don't want rap. These little young niggas want rap. And Jesus just took off. When I come back, I wasn't gone but an hour or 2, man. Nigga had knocked out 6 songs, man. Nigga did the Chopper City. I'm the one named it Chopper City. I named it BG. I did all that shit. I just named it Baby Gangster after myself.
This is what we was riding to, man, on that comedy shit, going to shows. We listening to Cash Money. That's our soundtrack. That's our mindset. That's where we trying, you know what I'm saying? We hearing you say you know what I'm saying? I'm finna buy a platinum football field. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna dip a hoe. I'm trying to put platinum eyebrows on a bitch.
Man,
come on, man. So that was,
but it was just like, you know,
talk,
seeing y'all come up like that. And you know
Atlanta
what?
always been my second home, man. I stayed out here 5 years with Young Thug, man. That's my partner, man.
Word.
Nothing but love and respect for Thugger, man.
Come on, dog.
Hey, man, free
Real,
Thugger.
that's a real nigga.
They give him a raw
And
deal.
we came out here and did that Rich Gang shit, man, and we flipped the whole game when we came with that Rich Gang shit, man. That shit was, you know what I mean? That nigga showed me Atlanta in a whole nother way, man. Atlanta always been a second home to me, but when I came fuck with Young Thug, he showed me the real side of the A, man.
Man, how do the young rappers find their way to Birdman? Because I see
Honestly,
you'll
I be
pop out and
finding
you'll
my
throw a
way.
verse out for a few motherfuckers, but like,
I be finding my way to these niggas, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really not hard to find. There's a few niggas, Beezer, Cito, you hear me? Like, honestly, I found my way to you. You ain't have to find your way to me, you hear me?
I'm gonna send you all the times I was like, man, Birdman coming on this motherfucker. I ain't know how it was gonna happen, but I said it was gonna happen.
Real talk.
Been saying
And guess what? When I really tuned in, like, man, I wanted to come.
Man.
I like to see niggas coming up, man. That's what this shit built on.
Word.
Empowering. That's what we built on. But this shit ain't never been easy for us or our people, man. This shit been hard. Nigga get a ride, we gonna ride it. That's what it's about.
So I gotta ask you this, man. You had one of the your deal, you going down in history.
Yeah.
Fucked up the deal for anybody after you.
Cause you chose the option that not a lot of people would have chose, to stay independent
Facts.
and work the major. How you did it, like, for the people who don't know, just speak on how you did that and bet on yourself and you won on that shit.
Man, on everything. But
Turn it down, J.O.N. This shit right here, vital.
I just felt like I lost everything already. So how can I give you anything when you ain't work hard to get it? I lost my mama, my daddy, my brothers, my sisters. I lived in boys' home. I lived in Canada. I was adopted by white folks. I had a hard life coming up, bro. So I felt like I lost too much to gain a little. So I wanted to keep all my shit. When I went up there, they was offering me 50-50 deals. I wouldn't accept it. So I wanted an 80-10 or 90-10 split. And you know, other niggas paid the way. I got to show respect to them dudes. They did this shit before I did it. So I just felt like I could have a longer run than them because we was younger. And I felt like I could last longer than all of them. I personally felt this way as a man, as a youngster, that I'd be the new wave of the game. And honestly, we held hip hop down when niggas was saying hip hop was dead. When niggas wasn't fucking with hip hop, niggas was saying they retired and left the game alone. We held hip hop down, and I just felt like I just couldn't give up what I believe we lost a lot.
These are the moves that you studied, though. It's like taking that chance. A lot of people would have took the
I
money.
gambled it, right? And I hit the lick. But
what
I'm
was
one
it,
out of
80%?
a million.
What
Nah,
was
my
it?
shit 90-10 right now, but it was like 85-50.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Come on, man.
But I've been in the game 30 plus, you know what I mean?
90-10?
I'm a 90-10 right
But
now.
it was 85-10 when you first did it.
85-15 when I first started.
That's
Because I had a P&D deal, which calls a press and distribute, and I paid for all my marketing, right? So I owned all my masters, and I still own my masters. I own all my shit. So I had which is called a P&D deal. So it's called a press and distribute, which was 85-15.
so that's all you needed them for, was just press this shit and get this shit out.
But the shit took off so fast, right? So my first album I put out was 400 Degrees, and it sold 10 million copies, which was Juvenile.
And it had a long life.
Right,
That
so
song was right.
10 million copies.
You gotta understand, at the time, 400 Degrees.
The THC went
them
down the road.
singles- It had singles for the next 2 years.
Yeah, right.
400 Degrees was
fact.
still dropping. Like, albums don't have that kind of life.
It sold 15,000 the first week, and ended up selling 10 million copies.
Damn.
You know, Outkast, all them boys did them type of numbers, and Juvie up there with them niggas with them type of numbers. Juvenile was one of our biggest selling artists, still to the day. He was knocking off 10, 7, 5.
Yeah.
He ain't never sold under 5.
Damn. Hey, man.
Man, I
Gotta
bought every
respect
fucking
it.
record y'all and never
You
put
got
out.
to respect it.
You
man.
know what another favorite part of Cash Money Records for me? Ziggly Wiggly.
Big Chief told the
That
paper.
bitch retarded. He retarded.
They always talk good shit though, man.
Y'all always had some good skits, though.
Now it was I get a skips, got to get a skits to Manny Fresh, but Ziggler was from my hood, right? So they knew him from my hood, but Fresh had the idea of the skits. That was all Fresh.
Yeah.
And we was like, man, Fresh tripping with that bullshit. We didn't really care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Fresh knew what he was doing, and we had to stand down and let him do what he did.
Oh, man.
And he knew what he was doing.
Hey, you had the one, he said, man, oh, here you come, man, oh, fuck you. You said, what? I said, my sister tell me love you.
Shit, you up what now? Billion? You done sold a billion records?
I sold over 1 billion records. I sold over 500 billion streams. It's up there.
This shit still exciting.
Long run.
For me, is it still exciting? Yeah. I ain't tired yet. I ain't tired. I'm still fucking with it.
But when you look up and you see artists like Wayne and Drake and Nicki, and they so far ahead of
Facts.
the whole fucking music game, and like that shit still, like it still
Right.
give you that same excitement of when you got that first 30.
That 30 was like it was like we was happy, like super happy, like we were still youngsters. Like I was 21, 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
So for me, with that kind of money, still living in the projects, we had to figure it out. Like, you know, we thought life was a dream. We thought we were still dreaming because we know we still was double clip tight. You know what I mean? We still was real thugging, and we're in New Orleans, the murder capital. So your head on the swivel at all times. So you gotta. I mean, we ain't know what we was doing, bro. We were just. I didn't know, cause you know what I mean.
Right.
I had such a hard life, way harder than these niggas I'm working with rapping. My life was 10 times harder than theirs. They ain't even know what I've been through in life. So you heard me? For me, I was just happy to say that we made it because I ain't never thought we would. I thought I'd be in the penitentiary dead. I ain't never thought that I could make it.
What type of advice are you giving the young niggas who just now getting money, who wanna survive the game for 35 years?
Man, I tell any nigga, when you get old, nigga, you better still have money.
Right.
Cause any nigga have money young, when they get old, they won't have money. And believe in what you believe in. Fuck who don't believe in you. Ain't nobody believed in me.
Right.
Fuck everybody, and who riding, who ain't riding, fuck them.
Damn.
This young nigga had $1 million when he was 15.
Yeah.
So it's like, having money wasn't new to you.
Nah, and I think that play a big part in niggas. When a nigga just start getting money, he'll be a different nigga.
Right.
When a nigga been having money, he a made nigga. Like, I was getting money as a youngster, right? So when I started getting money,
when did you learn how to manage that shit, though?
man, that was the trick for me. Cause I was blowing it fast.
Right.
I want all the cars, I want all my niggas with the cars, I want all the hoes, I want all the jewelry. We popping bottles and we living the life like it wasn't no tomorrow. Man, we was throwing parties in the Superdome, nigga. In New Orleans, in the Superdome.
Hold on, man. at the football stadium.
I got footage of that shit. For a fact,
How you
bro.
call the city and be like, hey, nigga.
Nah, it was like, it was a fetish for me, right? Like, man, we used to play on the dirt. Cause they built the Superdome right by our hood, right? So we used to play on the dirt that they built it on. And I was a little kid, I said, man, if I give a chance, I'm gonna throw a party in that bitch. And when I got money, man, I threw about 4 or 5 parties. I was throwing me birthday parties in that bitch, giving myself Ferraris, Lamborghinis, in the Superdome.
Hey, this nigga threw himself a surprise party, like 2 Chainz
for
said.
me? You know this
Like
dude?
2 Chainz said.
I was throwing parties for myself in the dome and giving myself Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces and have them all pulled up in the Superdome, man. Like, that was like one of the highlights of my life.
You hinted earlier about putting the band back together.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Everybody.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know if it's gonna be everybody, but I'm doing that.
Gonna be some other.
Yeah, it's gonna be some of it.
Okay.
First of all, right, you know, Moolah. We can't do shit without Moolah.
Right.
And Jeezy, he coming home. And Juvie, and we gonna figure it out. But for a fact, a nigga gonna hustle now. We ain't gonna let no nigga stop the money now.
Never.
I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck who they is. I don't give a fuck about nothing but that money. You heard me? But I know certain niggas, we all about our bag and we all getting our bag and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a minute and we ain't about to stop for nobody.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit.
Why would you?
There's a lot of money on the table.
Big facts. A lot of it.
Yeah.
$4-5 million a show.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm going.
Shit, I know most of the lyrics.
I'm going. I'm going.
We've been
saying.
offered like $4-5 million per show.
Man,
That's
you-
without Drake and Nicki. So you know with Nicki and Drake, that shit about $15-20 million a show.
Shit. Man, just let that simmer for a minute. That's crazy.
That's a whole festival.
Nah, that's one night.
But it's a festival in one night,
Yeah, that's per night.
one show.
Per night.
You can't go to the bank
Hey,
fast
man,
enough.
we did our thug, and we earned it, and we deserve it.
Yeah.
Ain't no nigga asking for nothing we ain't earned.
Shit, I already
I went
know.
and seen y'all here back in the day, Cash Money, Rough Riders tour.
Hey, shout out to them niggas, 'cause I talked to Swiss the other day about really trying to put together that Cash Money Rough Rider tour again.
Ooh, that would be crazy, man.
And I talked to Swiss about seeing if they can make it happen. It was a conversation, you hear me? But, you know, everybody out trying to get their money, so if we do it, we do it. We don't, we don't. We still going out, though.
Now, you make a lot of money investing, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now,
I ain't even got to invest. I make enough money off my music where I ain't got to do nothing. I can sleep. I'm good.
What it look like, man? What that feel like, man? What kind of sleep that is? Cause I don't never really get all the way sleep because I know it's some more money I need to go get.
you at the end of the money game. When these motherfuckers say, you ain't got to do nothing else, that's the end of the game, ain't it?
I got 25 years of music, 34 years of music. Like, I did my
You
thing.
doing it currently. That's
Big
fucking
facts.
amazing.
I did my thing in this game.
Man. Yeah.
I did my thing in this game.
Who showed you a lot of game about the music industry while you was coming up?
Ain't nobody showed me nothing. I learned the hard way. That's why I made a lot of mistakes.
That's the hard way.
Yeah, I got it out the mud.
That's the only way, really.
Really?
You know, nowadays youngsters don't have to go through that. They don't have to make the mistakes that we made. But hip hop ain't been around but 50 years, and I've been in it 34 years. So there was a lot of mistakes being made, and I ain't want a motherfucker to take from me like they took from niggas who did it before me, because a lot of niggas did it before me. They had fucked up situations and fucked up deals, and a lot of people did it before them. They had fucked up situations and fucked up deals. So I didn't want to fall under the bracket of a nigga taking something from me. I wanted to be respected as I did my thing and set the trend for the next nigga that they ain't got to get fucked over like that.
Man, you did it, bro. That shit mega stars, man.
How you stay so calm with this shit?
Man,
Because you don't, like, it
Shit,
been
motherfucker.
motherfuckers that said you ain't never responded to shit.
real talk.
Like, literally. How the fuck do you do
Shit,
that?
bro. Like,
And you know you in your position, you have every right to if you ever wanted to, but you never said shit back.
facts. It just was certain niggas I wouldn't say shit back to, because I love them and respect them. And I ain't never, you know, I ain't come up like that. I'm not about to be wall wording with no nigga. I was brought up different. If we got a problem, and we're gonna entertain it. We see each other, we're gonna blow, and that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna finish it like that. And I always wanted to be smarter. I ain't want to throw my life away. And I really know this music. Nigga be talking, but really not really about throwing their life away. You ain't trying to go to penitentiary unless you really trying to do that, and we all could, you hear me? But I wanted to be a smarter man. I wanted to be the smartest man. My mission in this game was to be the smartest, one of the smartest niggas doing this shit. And that means ducking bullshit, sacrificing myself and my family for success.
Right.
I always wanted to be the smartest, not the dumbest. Majority of the time, the loudest nigga is the dumbest nigga. The smartest nigga is the quietest nigga.
Word.
Nigga don't want to say nothing now.
Everybody quiet in the motherfucker.
Nigga don't want to say nothing now.
Not the genuine facts, bro.
That's real.
Because I
though.
could have been dumb and doing goofy shit and could be, you hear me?
Yeah, that's real.
I'd rather be smart, do smart shit, and still be here 20, 30, 40 years, could talk about my life. And I'm riding helicopters and private jets, nigga. Living on marbles and walking on hyena floors.
Yeah.
Hyena?
Hyena
Come on,
floors.
yeah. That shit laugh a little bit when you walk on it. That shit giggle, the floor is giggle. That shit. That's what we want to hear though. We like that game spit where you tell us that shit that niggas can't get, man.
You say you change the car color every year. What's the car color?
Man, I'm on my black shit. I'm on my mafia shit. Like, I move like the president, but I think like the mob. That's just my whole motto. When I jump off a PJ or however I get around, you know, I'm straight gangster by mine, and I'm all black.
Ooh.
I'm black with black interior, triple black with the black tints and the black wheels.
So I know you buy these motherfuckers 50 at a time. What's in the fleet these days? You ain't popped out and showed us the fleet in a minute, man.
Man, look, I just got the wagon with the M.
Okay.
I just got me a Bugatti, which is the 4.
Okay.
I said, so I ain't got to do all that shit like I used to do, because I'd take an M and just buy a bunch of whips. But I just spent 5 on 2 whips, so I was straight with that. Okay. I'm a die stunting. I ain't gonna never stop, no.
You think I'm just trying to get an update, man? I am just trying to get an update.
Man.
Hey,
Real talk. I want a helicopter, the new one, the photo.
Who the fuck knew they had?
Who knew they had a new photo helicopter?
No, they got a sedan. They got a sedan helicopter.
They got the new photo.
I got the coupe
They're gonna
helicopter.
take me from It's just like a 2-minute flight from the whoop to the whoop, and jump in my whips and we ride up.
You need to be aspiring to take a helicopter from the whoop to whoop.
If you ain't never whooped the whoop in a helicopter,
2 minutes flat.
It ain't even 2 minutes.
if it's in the photo, I'm finna look in to get one. I ain't even got no whoop to go through though. My shit just gonna
Tell me
circle
about
the
some more
land.
shit that I didn't know existed, man. The photo helicopters.
I want that
and-
old school. I saw you riding in that red thing, bro. I'm gonna lean on you about that.
Okay, hey.
I saw you playing in that old school. You say you put the motor in it.
Hey man, put it on him. Make him sell it. Make him sell it. He done bought my shit. He
Oh,
done bought
he-
shit for me. He
shit.
buy everybody's shit.
Hey,
Hey, Stunner buy that shit.
Man,
for
you
him.
wouldn't even
Get it
believe
from
it. I really wanted to sell it to you too, Stunner, for 3 minutes. No, I'm just-
Nah.
nah, I definitely.
I got some shit. How you living, man?
What's up, man? What's up, fam? You good?
Yeah.
Already.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How you living?
Look, bro.
Pop that bitch for me, see?
I knew it was official.
Yeah, it's big old fish.
I knew it was official. You know what? It'll be the.
Perfect time to invite my partner New Face in. Just
Come on.
the hip-hop
Oh, shit.
historian.
Just get it.
So
got
I
it.
know he got some
Oh,
artifacts for you.
shit. If he bring out the
I
case,
know he got it.
Real rap.
if he bring out that case, dog, this nigga
Hey,
like a
Say, bro.
historian.
Wait, bro. On a real up and up, bro. Man, I respect what y'all doing, bro. I know what the fuck I did, and I got 34 years to speak about it. But what y'all doing and how y'all did it and how y'all doing it, man, that shit, I got the utmost respect because y'all came up. Y'all niggas done came up, man.
We appreciate it,
thank
man. That mean the world coming from you, bro.
Man, I studied
Real
the
talk.
game, man. Y'all niggas.
We even got you
Man,
some
I
85 South shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
We got
we
you
got
some shit.
Stunner
And I'm gonna wear this
85
shit,
South
too.
merch.
Yeah.
They might need to get him some. We might need. We might gotta give him some more
Like a
shit, dog. Cause I know you need something in red.
Man, I want y'all niggas to come to Miami and come enjoy life with me for a day, man. I'm gonna send
Shit.
a plane. All right, y'all gonna film
Send the helicopter.
No, I'm gonna send
The photo.
I'm gonna send a PJ.
All right, I'm coming. Hey.
Hey, I want y'all to come
hey.
to the town, jump on the. First of all, I got a 105-foot yacht out there, man. Y'all,
We going. It's gonna be some of the yacht we don't even see.
hey man, come on, let's set this shit up, man. I
I'm
want
with
y'all
it.
to come thug with me in the town, man.
I'm with it.
All right.
wanna go?
Then I'm gonna bring y'all into the jungle too. Y'all gotta go to New Orleans, right? Gladys Ball. We're gonna go thug out there too now.
Come
We'll
on,
do
man.
all that in one weekend.
We gotta shoot this shit.
Yeah, I want to
We
film the
gotta
whole
shoot
thing.
some of it, dog.
Well, no, this is a documentary
We
at
was
this
just
point.
in New Orleans.
And New
dog,
Face
and
got to
we
go
would've-
because if
Y'all
New
was just
Face
in New
wasn't there,
When was we in New Orleans, dog? With your tour? We was on this nigga show.
That nigga got CDs.
Come
now
on,
you
man.
know he hard.
Come on, man. It's all on you. Come on.
Damn, bro.
Bless that for me right there. And I was at the tour, Cash Money.
Stop
Rock
it.
Live Tour, so I got
Stop
the
it with the
DHS
rapping on it.
Still out the
With the rapping on it.
got that baller block. Baller block.
Now, Baller Block got chewed up.
Yeah, they went.
The Pitbull had that one, but
Damn.
that shit hard.
That look like he got vinyl and everything.
We got Birdman solos.
Wow.
Come on.
Man, where you get all this shit from?
He had it since he had it.
I
Wow.
brought all my Birdman.
My nigga had it since he had
We
it.
got Birdman. How many covers you been on, my boy?
Ooh.
I made sure to have that one.
These niggas act like they forgot though. You hear me? We gotta remind these niggas. I've been studying with this shit.
Still going, right?
Come on.
Right? One
Come
of my
on.
favorite covers,
Baby
right?
Amway, I remember that one.
Anniversary,
Yeah,
right?
let's
We
go.
celebrated the anniversary. We got
That shit
one.
crazy.
We got all the hot boys.
We ain't got no magazine no more.
Young.
New
What
Face
else
got
you got,
everything.
bro? What else you got?
Nah, this nigga, he
I
up.
brought something from the town. Maybe
Man, you could
should
get a
recognize
bag from all
what you
this
know
shit.
about this. Who is this?
Yeah, you get a bag for this shit.
And you know, Tim Smooth, New Orleans.
Yeah,
We got Ruthless Juveniles, Mobile Camp.
he act like he been to Peaches Records, huh?
I was at the Rough Rider Cash Money tour, and this is back in the day when you buy the little. This is
Yeah.
you get the little, I bought a picture, like look at back, like this is I was there.
That's crazy.
He
New
had to
Face
be
was
to
there,
get all
man.
that
You got
shit.
to, and you was talking about your influence on the game.
He had to be there.
You got the influence on the game, but right here, it talks about your family tree and what you was put in for the game right there. And you check that out right there, you got your whole history, family tree.
Wow. When this came out?
About 3 years ago. DJ Semtex.
Nah, my tree long, bro. My tree long now.
Stunning, man. That's an honor. Respect.
Nah. Where you get this shit from, man? I need this right up.
Day one, I think, as soon as it came out, man. Hip-hop
Where you get
Racing.
that?
True story. Library, Barnes & Noble.
I need to get one of them.
He a hip hop historian because we don't get to shine in the South like we feel like everybody else's story kind of get told. You know what I'm saying? Through shit, and that's what this show is for. 85 South is
concert. He was actually there. He got
His original CDs that he bought, original tape,
Still
vinyl.
have the tickets.
Bro, I want that old school, bro.
I got you.
I want one, bro. I just want
Let's
one.
get
of
it.
those.
Let's
Say
get it.
less.
That's a whole
Say
show.
less.
That's a whole show. Stunner first old school.
Yeah, I want that, man.
And then what? Then you got to figure. You know, he put the shit. He helped put the shit together. You might want the shit with the new interior.
Everything.
I don't give a fuck how you do it. Man.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's already ready.
I want
The
one.
outside of Chevy, but the inside of Benz.
Man.
who got it.
I want that too.
I'm gonna spend all this money in there, and they gonna like.
Yeah, I'm finna redo this shit. Putting hyena on the floor.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Can I get one of them cups? Cause I need this on my checklist. I gotta say I still some crisp with
Nah,
Stunner.
you got to, bro.
I got it.
Yeah.
That's fucking hell.
At least
Nah.
one
It's
time.
certain
But I
shit.
ain't done with you niggas, nigga. We doing this shit again.
Hey, man. This is part one?
Nah, I want y'all to come to the Yam.
Oh.
I'm gonna send a PJ to the Yam.
Say less.
Then we gonna go to
You
the
know
jungle.
what? If you send the Bugatti up here, I'll just drive.
Nah, I need you on the PJ, fam.
Nah, don't let them on.
Nah, I need you on the PJ.
My lady can argue and get there quick.
Let them get the red one.
You
What's wrong with
already
the
switched
PJs?
colors.
No, I'm on the.
The PJ.
You tell
We
me.
do it
I don't
fine.
know about y'all who watching this, but right now I'm officially saying the Cash Money.
As far as I'm concerned, that's it, dog.
Fuck what
Hey
nobody
man,
say.
hey man.
Stunner brother.
Hey,
That's, yeah.
Where I gonna get my chain at? I'm gonna get one made.
Hey,
Don't worry, I
Hey,
get
bro.
my own
hey,
necklace.
nah. I'm glad. The next time I see you niggas, I'm gonna have Cash Money pieces for y'all.
Stop it. No, hold on.
I'm glad.
Hey,
The
man.
next time I see y'all, I'm gonna have big Cash Money, not that little boy
No,
shit.
no,
Real donkey shit. $50 a wop.
No.
Man,
Hold me to it.
Let me wear the old one then until I get my real one.
I want the one with the black on the back.
I want this one. Hold on. Yeah, give me this
That
one right
one
here.
with the black on the back. Yeah.
That's all I want, Stunner. Let me
Hey,
get. Yeah.
hey, that's the one we seen,
Cuban
bro.
link.
All right, so
That's the
look,
one. But
look.
you couldn't buy no fake
Nah,
one. I
hold
knew
on, hold
I knew
on.
I couldn't have bought no fake one
I'm
when I
gonna
was a
ask
fan.
y'all,
That's like, yeah.
Hold me on to it. Let me see you niggas in a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hold me to it. I'm gonna have.
You know I got your number.
Hold
do
me
it.
to it. Hold me to it.
I
I'ma see
said
you
the
niggas a
fuck
week or
I'm
2
with
weeks.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have big
I'm with it.
donkeys for you niggas. Big boy toys.
Hey man. Hey man.
You heard it.
Hey.
Hold me to that shit, nigga.
Hey.
J-O-N, you want one? I thought you were chubby for real.
That nigga had to strangle himself.
Woo! Y'all don't see me.
Tastes different. I see that.
Y'all don't see me.
That shit tastes different, right?
So what's the future looking like for Cash Money?
Man, I'ma just, I don't plan it. I just live through it, right? So, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and really though, at this point in life, just being here, bro. Like, you know, staying healthy, and you know, this shit's self-explanatory. Everybody, this shit on cruise control, to be honest, bro. You know, the new wave. We got my little nephew Nino, D-Rock, Jacquees, still, you know, Young Thug, Future, the Wayne Drake niggas, BG, Juvie. That shit really on cruise control, bro. It ain't nothing to even worry about, bro.
Shit. Everybody named a megastar, man.
What you want your legacy?
To be, even when you say, all right, I had enough of the music game, now I'm just
It's
shutting
dead
up.
Man, I just want a nigga to just respect me.
Yeah. Put some respect on my
Put
name.
some respect on his name, bro. Come on, Stunner.
That's all I want.
That's what we here doing.
Yeah.
When But look, it's not every day we get somebody of your caliber in here that everybody in the room is a fan of, man. So we're gonna let some of the people in the room, you know, ask you some of their questions.
The number one stunner.
I just want to talk about maybe that I kind of covered with you and Wayne. If you remember anything, I know you got something.
Hey, that was one of my best covers I ever did in my life. We shot that in my neighborhood. I always brought Wayne to the 13th ward. That's where we from, which is all uptown. So we shot that in my hood, and Wayne made me take my shirt off because I never was on that type of shit. But he always wanted. He like, let's do this shit with no shirt on and let's just flex it out. But that's my favorite cover of all time. My favorite picture, my favorite everything with Wayne. Like, that's when we was in the era of after the breakup. So we was getting into the father like son era, and that was like the stamp of the father like son. It meant the world to me. It meant everything to me, and I got that picture in my house on a big plaque. But that was the start of after the breakup. So when I see that picture, I knew that was after the Hot Boys broke up, and we started the Like Father Like Son.
Out of all the artists that you named under your umbrella, right, that you don't work with or found, which one were you kind of unsure about at first, and then they surprised you and you was like, I see why I was working with you?
I was never really unsure about none of them, right? I always had confidence in all of them, and I always felt like either we're gonna win, we're gonna lose together. So I never thought about being unsure about it. I never had a lack of confidence in none of them. I always had all my confidence in them, and I was a young man with these artists, and I just felt like we're gonna win together, we're gonna die together, we're gonna lose together. That was my whole mentality. So I never thought about no insecurity. I never thought that we'll lose. I always went into it with confidence that we're gonna win.
Have you ever had an artist where you was like, where it took you a minute to get where they was going with it?
Wayne, Juvie, BG, all of them took a minute. Wayne was the last to bust, but I just believed in it, and he ended up being the biggest shit in the world. He ended up being the best rapper alive in life. So, but I never doubted it. I just, sometimes niggas take more time than others. A lot of niggas be thinking a nigga gonna prosper fast. That ain't guaranteed. Sometimes it take longer. It took us 8 years independent. By the time we got major, the first year we blew. But they ain't know about the 8 years we was already independent. And with Wayne and Juvie and BG, they had been. But once we got on that plateau, everybody was getting educated to them. But that shit been in the brewing. And they had started right then and there.
I got a question too. When Wayne started doing the mixtapes, how did you feel about that at first? Did you get it, or was you like, what you doing?
Hey, I heard about it on the Win, right? Because Wayne started the mixtape after these niggas left.
Yeah.
When the breakup started.
Yeah.
So he started doing his own little thing, right? But we already had met and said that this is what he gonna do. He like, Stunner, we gonna do this. There's more money in it now. Fuck it. Let them niggas go about their way. We gonna make more money now, right?
Right.
And he was like, man, I'm better than all them niggas anyway. And I was like, yeah, you right, Wayne. You better than all them niggas anyway. He woke me up, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no disrespect to Juvie, that's my partner. BG,
This where your mind was
that's where
right
we
there,
was
yeah.
when all this shit happened. So when he went that route and went to doing his mixtapes, I heard this shit on the Win, because he was just recording and putting this shit out, and niggas was bringing it to me, and I was like, but they had a short run with the mixtape shit because they fell out.
Right.
So him and the squad didn't have a long run.
Right. But it was getting
powerful,
a lot of play,
but
yeah.
it was more powerful in the city, but it had a short run. So right after that, me and him, right after that, Katrina happened.
Yeah.
When Katrina happened, we all went to Texas. Then me and him went to Miami. And that's when we started the Like Father Like Son shit. And it was right after Katrina.
Being from the South, I know when we was coming up, like everybody had to get respect from like New York, California. People wasn't trying to get us out there respect. I mean, I was in New York, the summer Bling Bling came out. They was not really trying to hear that person. I was like, nah, man, y'all don't get it. What was that like for y'all? Just trying to like having kind of the South on lock, but then trying to go to other places and get them to kind of understand what y'all was doing.
The East and the West was like the last two places that would embrace our music if you was from the South. So it's always been a competitive thing for us with them. Cause they felt like we was better, they was better than us, and we felt like we was better than them. Especially in our neck of the woods, was the South. Once they caught on to us on the coasts, cause you have a hit in the South and it take a long time to hit in the East and the West. But once they caught on to us like it is now, I don't think they'll ever get it back. Like, we here forever, like, cause they had it forever. Like, the East and the West, they had it forever. And it was challenging for us coming up. Very, very challenging, because they wouldn't play our music in no kind of way. And like I say, Jermaine Dupri really broke that barrier for us down south, because he went up there and really made them play our music, because they wouldn't play our music at all. And I got a lot of respect for Jermaine Dupri, but they wouldn't play our music, and Jermaine Dupri went up there and was fighting for us, and our music would be hits down bottom, and it'd be 4, 5, 6 months before it'd be hit on the East and West Coast. But now it ain't like that. Our music hit more up there than down here, but ain't nothing but love for the East and the West, but I don't think we'll ever. Us Southern niggas, we ain't never letting that shit. We love the way it feel. We love the way what it do. We love the way with it, where we can vibe. Nah, we ain't never letting this shit go. It's a feeling. It's a vibe. I don't think we'll ever let it go, ever.
Yeah.
And I say that respectfully. I just don't think we'll ever let the vibe and emotion go. And we with the competitiveness, because it's all about competing.
Yeah.
It's about who got the best talent, who can make the best records. That's what this shit all about. Ain't nobody got to be hating on nobody to compete with music. We're just trying to make the best music and who the people gonna like. And I think right now, we just got it. And we've been having it for a minute, and I just don't think we're gonna let it go.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things in your legacy would be the bounce back and how you were able to transition. Can you tell the people about, like, once Manny and everything kind of dismantled and you found a young producer by the name of Jazzy Faye?
Facts.
And that whole engagement of how you come into them. I heard Greg Street was a part of that introduction.
Facts. Yeah.
How did that play a part into that?
I don't know, for some reason I just been fortunate enough to be able to if a situation break, I could, break into something different. I was able to carry a long legacy in this shit. Like, even before the Hot Boys, I had a couple of groups before that. If you know the history of Cash Money, I had artists way before that. Then that dismantled. Then
You and LD?
Yeah, a bunch of them. Pimp Daddy, and a lot of them died, and some of them left. Then you come with the Hot Boys and Magnolia Shorty, and rest in peace, Shorty, my daughter. She passed away, that kind of crumbled. Then you had the Wayne, who stood alone. Then he moved and did his thing. Then I came to Atlanta, fuck with Thugger. But I had already signed Yo Gotti. I had Cali. I had, it's just in my tree run long, bro.
Yeah,
I have a long, real long tree in this shit. A lot of niggas counted me out. And all I could tell a nigga is, I guaranteed I won't lose. I built myself on that, and I stand on that, and I succeeded in that era. I'm guaranteed I ain't gonna lose. I think I know what I know, and I think I'm blessed, and I was fortunate enough to sustain a lot of weather, bro. A lot of weather, and a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of discredit, and a lot of doubts, and I won. I won big.
Hell yeah, you did. Chad, what you had? Oh, wake your ass
Well,
up.
you need to add something.
What you say, Kid? Yeah.
What was it like seeing courtside during the LeBron Big 3 era?
Man, watching LeBron them, that was like a highlight of my life. Moolah, he liked to go to the games. He a sport addict. So we go to games every night, and that shit was like, I ain't never went to the games. I was going to games because he was going to the games. So we all go to the games, and to watch that shit was special, to watch them dudes and how they did it and how they won them championships. That shit was super, super special. LeBron James is a very cool individual. Like, he been a Cash Money fan, big Cash Money fan. You saw him do the party. I see him all the time jumping on the jets, off the jets. We always see each other at clip courts. And I always been nothing but respect for him and his family.
Seeing each other at the Clearport.
Hey, man.
Come on, man. It's just what you do, though.
Nah,
but to us, that shit be-sided too. Hey, that's motivation, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't never seen your ass at the Clearport. Me and this nigga be sitting next to each other on the airplane.
Do you understand that I can't even get in a Benz without talking shit in Birdman voice first? When I bought my Benz, I was like, that one with the frog eyes, I got that bitch on dubs.
Hey, man. Hey.
Bruh, y'all know
But
y'all
what I
got
did-
rich fast as fuck, cause your niggas, Wayne said, boy, you know how slow the new Rolls Royce be. I'm like, I had no fucking idea how slow it was.
Yeah, real.
Oh, man. Boss B, slow
I
down
always,
in this jam.
I
You
always
lost
wanted
me.
to know. This nigga, they were always looking for the keys, man. Why you always had the keys?
But it makes sense now. 'cause
Baby, let me get the key to the Rover truck. And like, damn, Birdman won't come up off them keys.
So I just give them to my partners or whatever, and
We
just,
partners.
real rap. Real rap.
Hey, man, I don't know what you getting rid of this year, but
I don't know. I don't
Nah, we had
know.
the city full of whips. Cause I always felt like all my niggas want is a whip. Niggas out here hustling every day to get a whip, sacrificing their life for a whip. So honestly, I swear to God, I took like 100 niggas, right, to the car lot, right, and bought everybody a car, right.
what car lot was this? That salesman had to be geeked to the motherfucker, nigga.
I told everybody they got 15 to spend. Whoever had a license, and they could go get them some insurance. I bought them a car and I bought them a car and insurance right then and there. Like I bought.
Out your hood, 100 motherfuckers.
Blew that white man's mind. I don't know who the man was. He said he sells exotic birds or something.
He rubbed his
Nephew,
hands.
when I tell
he
you I was
shining.
living a life like I couldn't believe.
We
So
seen it. We
I
couldn't
went-
believe it.
I actually
Yeah.
brought 100 niggas out the project. Cause I traveled with 100, 200 niggas everywhere I went. We had 4, 5 buses with 200 niggas. I had to get 40, 50 rooms.
There's a bunch of people in
everywhere
that
I
other
go.
room, ain't it? There's a bunch of people in that other room.
Nah, I was just young, wild, you know what I mean?
You wanted to
we was
bring
moving
everybody
like I
in.
wanted a nigga to see what's
Yeah.
there. Cause I really thought we was dreaming.
Yeah.
I ain't think that shit was real, nigga, to be just living like that. And I just wanted to show niggas, so if I was dreaming, y'all gonna dream with me, nigga. Y'all about to see this shit. But when I woke up and realized it wasn't a dream, then I took this shit serious.
Right.
Then I said, all right, we gonna get real money in this shit. It took me about 2-3 years, right? The breakup woke me up.
Yeah.
When niggas were talking about all that goofy shit, I said, all right. That one made me buckle down and say, all right. That woke me up. That shit woke me up and be like, all right, I'm gonna show a nigga I really do this shit. I'm the reason why we all where we at. And that shit made me buckle down and take it where we took it.
Right. Shit.
Last one.
Okay.
I remember that when I was in LA, I lived in LA when I think the first one that hit heavy was Juvenile's High. How it changed the game for you once LA embraced you, you got to move and get love on every coast.
All of it was like for us, like we were still young. So for us, it was like a party. Nigga, we partied hard. It was a party. To watch the atmosphere, it was different. But we ain't had realized what was really going on. We were still young. So it ain't came to a point to where, like I said, later on I took this shit serious. At that point we were just fucking, we thugging. We on the bus with 200 niggas with 200 guns. And we thugging like that. It wasn't serious for us. We were just rapping. But later on in life, we went to taking it like, I took this shit serious.
Yeah. OG, man, we damn sure appreciate
Nah,
you.
man,
Stop
thank you,
doing
bro.
here fucking with us, man. This shit is unreal, man.
Man,
We're gonna see if we can get you to sign a few pieces for
nah, I'm gonna do that, but I with more than anything, I need y'all niggas to fly to Yami. I want you niggas to fly to the jungle. I'm gonna put them pieces on y'all. I'm talking
man.
big boy shit.
Come on,
Hold on, man. I gotta do this
Come
shit.
on,
Cash
man.
Money Records.
Come on, man.
Cash Money. Hey, man, we South Show. Birdman.
Hey, wait a minute. If this ain't a ghetto legend, I don't
Hands
know
down.
what the fuck is, man.
That's all we have
the
on the show.
definition.
Nah.
I'm a ghetto.
Hey
man.
man, Young Thug, man. That's my little nigga, man.
Yes.
Real
Respect.
solid nigga, man.
What a
Super
shit at?
solid.
We taking pictures?
Of course.
Oh, most definitely.
Get one?
Hey, bro.
We gotta get on some
Yeah,
more
we gotta-
shit
let's
too,
get the
man.
promo
I'm gonna
shot.
look in y'all and tell you, nigga, I want you to come
My
to the
bad.
Yami.